Today's bourbon review, Wild Turkey Rare Breed. If you want to know what I think about this one, stick around. Welcome back to the Speakeasy, everybody. Today, I'm going to try Wild Turkey Rare Breed. I say try it. You can tell I've had this one open. I've tried it before, but I actually bought this bottle several months ago, intending to get to it to do a review. I tried it once or twice and forgot about it. I had other things going on, so now I'm finally getting around to it. Before we get into it, I just wanted to ask you guys if you would please be sure to subscribe, hit that thumbs up like button. If you have any questions, you have any comments, put those down below and I'll get to those and answer them as best I can. But I really would appreciate it. It helps out a lot, you guys. Be sure to share with your friends and family too. All right, so let's get into this review. Wild Turkey Rare Breed out of the Wild Turkey Distillery in Kentucky. This is a barrel proof. It says that it is 116.8 proof. Equates to 58.4%. They put that prominently right up here on the neck label, 116.8 proof. MSRP on this is about 60 bucks. This one cost me $56, so not a bad deal there. A blend of 6, 8, and 12-year-old bourbons. And they say no water is added before the bottling process. The site doesn't give a whole lot of information on this bottle. Basically, they just say, here it is, 6, 8, and 12-year-old bourbons, enjoy. So color, phenomenal color, honey color, amber color, kind of a coppery color. Now on the aroma, it says full of spring flowers. This is the website. Full of spring flowers, a touch of black pepper and almonds mixed with layers of honey and dates. Okay, that's a lot to unpack there. And I will say, that's got to be the first time, number one, that what the site says, maybe not the first time that a site is spot on, because, you know, the master distillers have their own particular palates and everything developed over decades of work. But this is the first bourbon I've ever had that's got a floral smell to it, a floral aroma. And the site says that, and they are spot on. I get more flowery smell than I do anything. I don't get black pepper and almonds. It says mixed with layers of honey and dates. I get some spice, but you know, is it black pepper? I guess could be. It may just be some other kind of spice. Maybe clove because of the floral component. But definitely a floral smell, which is weird because you certainly don't want a bourbon, or I wouldn't think you would want a bourbon to taste floral. Smell-wise, though, it's kind of intriguing. Now, on the tasting notes, they just say warm, smoky flavors of grain and spice. Okay. On the front of the palate, I don't get much of anything, just a nice viscosity. On the back of my palate, there's a kick of spice. Mid palate is where the flavors kind of come in, and it's kind of sweet. I don't get the grain. I do get the spice, but I really don't get, of course, I'm not sure what a grain flavor is, to be honest. I don't, corn, wheat, rye, but I don't, out of all of those, I've never chewed on rye or wheat. I have eaten corn, obviously, but I don't get what I think any of those grain flavors would be. It is warm. It is a little spicy. I do get some of the spice, probably thinking it's more along the lines of cinnamon or nutmeg. I don't really get pepper. Smells great. I love that flowery smell, which is weird. Not much of a, it says that the finish is long and lingering. That first drink I took, of course, now maybe the finish just doesn't hit right off the bat. Right now I'm getting the more lingering of a finish on it. Like I said, they just say long and lingering. It's a little spicy to me, definitely warm. And the weird thing about it is right at the end of the finish, it just kind of fades off. And what I wrote down here, I was going to say it ends with a sweet kick. And then before I wrote kick, I'm like, no, it's more of a sweet kiss, because it's just a gentle sweetness at the end. It doesn't really hit you like a chocolate chip cookie or chocolate bar kind of a kick. It just it turns sweet and kind of fades away. So I wrote down sweet kiss. Never had one like that before. Maybe a reason to keep this one around. I'm not sure why they call it rare breed. If you know that answer, chime in below. Let me know what the answer to that is. I don't think there's any particular details on this label. Just says barrel proof, a unique uncut blend of bourbon whiskey crafted in small batches. Jimmy Russell and Eddie Russell, his son. Yeah. Oh, number 4 char barrels. So there you go. Wild Turkey Rare Breed Barrel Proof Bourbon. Let me know what you guys think about this one if you've ever had this one before. If you haven't, I would encourage you to go get it. It's pretty good considering, $60 MSRP. The blend 6, 8, and 12 years. Not sure why they didn't have any 10 years in there. Probably because they pushed it all to the Russell's Reserve 10 year. But this one is good. There's a lot of stuff from Wild Turkey that I like. So this one just adds to the list of the things that they make that I like there. So if you guys have tried it, put that in the comments below. Let me know what you think. If you haven't, I would encourage you to go get it because I think it's a good deal. Not a bad price. Great flavor. Yeah, that's about it. I really appreciate you guys watching these videos. Again, please subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button. It helps out a lot. Put the comments below. Share with your friends and family. Give me some suggestions below. Tell me what you think I need to look for out there in the stores while I'm out hunting. And I appreciate it. Come back and see me next week here in the Speakeasy. See what I'm going to whip up for you.